Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, and ladies, and welcome back to Coffee Talk episode 2, technically. Well, technically episode 2, but I like to call it Coffee Talk 2. I'm trying to get this out or record this early in the morning. It's 10 a.m., goddammit. But early enough because I have senior pictures today or day recording and like want to get this recorded and done out the way, do that stuff, come back and edit, and then yeah. But if you've been noticing a pattern with my videos, I've been trying to do like long series videos like with Coffee Talk, and then short random videos with like Sonic.exe and game stuff like that. I'm sorry if like you don't like that type of cycle, I guess you could say, but like, you know, I'm trying right now. So let me stop, let me get going, because you know I got shit to do. There's something missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Oh my god, looks like bad weather again tonight, but it looks clear outside. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Oh shoot, Bailey. God damn it, Bailey's. I don't remember. Well, I do remember Bailey's, but I don't know what voice to give you on the spot right now. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. Yeah, I think that's Lua's voice. Ah, welcome back, couple. It's nice to see you again. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? I mean, I like purple and red and black. That wouldn't be the worst. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No takebacks this time. Bae. Stop that. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. I'm giving her Roanna's voice right now, or Riona's voice right now. I need to like give her voice. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Hey, Rebel, what do you think? Don't look at me. I'm bad with couple stuff. I'm never getting married in my lifetime, or at least in this lifetime. Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple. Bae, don't put Rebel on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Stop staring at me like that. You're making me look like I'm bad. What did I do? I'm just a coffee nigga. I make coffee. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh, please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Tamagotchi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive, especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. I mean, you kind of can. The key word is extended. Do you even know half these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite all of them. Or, yeah. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Jesus, it's the first game all over again. Bickering and bickering and bickering. I love y'all too, but like, y'all kiss and make up, goddammit. Always at each other's throats. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford it either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. What about the Coffee Talk people? Like, we're close, right? Or at least I am. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to. Oh boy. Not or die trying. Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. Well, do you need a drink before? I think I'll have that drink now, Rebel. Of course. What can I get you? Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do, and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. And with a nice spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. Huh. Yeah. I mean, even without my phone, I would have, like, kind of gotten that, too. Jingle beans. Wait, I already served this to Officer Georgie, didn't I? We do variety up in this household. We don't do same old type shit. Here, you get ginger this time. That was a chicken tender, okay? It was a chicken tender. Here. And John Turbic for the lady. An oldie but goodie. Oh, an oldie goodie. My bad. Perfect. I can feel myself relaxing already. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. See, isn't it nice that I see couples actually make up instead of argue all the damn time? That we are. My lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. Yeah. Look at the side eye them hide. Like, ugh. Happy couples, I can't. This is so much better. It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile? God damn, get out of here now. I'm just kidding. Say, please. Never enough. Ugh, disgusting. Thank you, Hyde. I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down. And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry. Didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. I love you, Hyde, and your little sass. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway until Lua probably gets off work. Alright, then. Did you hear me, Rebel? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something, then double it. Yeah, let's serve some tea, because we have yet to serve any tea. And then a spicy kick of tea and ginger. I feel like that'll be like, ooh, yeah, warm and bitter too. I feel like you'll like this, Hyde. A ginger tea. No, that's garlic that, they don't like. Oh, the fidget spinner. The fidget spinner's gone. Yeah, I did mention beginning of the episode, like, something's missing, and what do you know? The fidget spinner's gone. Here you go. There should be plenty of spice in this. It does smell like it. And taste like it. Well done, Rebel. This is the kick I need. I'm glad. Alright, back to the lovebirds here. Your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Could you sound any less enthusiastic? Oh, there they go. There they go again. Hey. What did I say? Here they go again. Good to see that some things don't change. It's such a dramatic backdrop too. You should start selling popcorn, Rebel. I should. Thank you, Hyde. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. It's so interesting. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Rebel. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Damn. She ain't like kiss you goodbye. She ain't give you no loving before she went. I don't know. She'll probably make up with it later in the bed, but that's besides the point. Oh, god damn it. What can I make you, Mr. Bailey's? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. Hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work. Huh. Thank you for being specific on what you want. Chocolate with honey and milk. In that specific order, too. I don't trust your judgment, nigga. We go with chocolate, milk, and honey. Oh. Man, maybe not. Well, okay, we'll go with, you're the man, you're the boss. We'll go with what you want. Because yes, the order does matter on what you make in these. Oh. See, was that so hard? A choco be Miruko. Just call it Miruko. My buddy bitch. Stop that. Stop being down bad. Bad nameless, bad. There we go. A choco be Miruko for you. Perfect. This feels so good, Rebel. What you staring at on the left side? It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers, and by our, I mean me, because I'm the only one basically running the shop. And plus, I love running Coffee Talk anyway. I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces, Lou and I haven't fought about anything until now. Every time we try and organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Interesting indeed. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? Oh. How do you mean? It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have the specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? That's my sexy vampire. You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. But what do you want, nigga? It's not one side of relationships, they don't go over well. It needs to be equal. Y'all both need to be on top. One can't be on the lower end of the side, and while the other's on top. Y'all both need to be equals. What's the Will Smith quote again? Our two happiness combined makes the ultimate happiness or something like that. Y'all both need to be happy in this relationship for the relationship to be happy, if you know what I'm getting at. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Chill. Every wedding picture she's pinning online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows, I'm assuming Mr. Hyde as well. She deserved to have it, all that, to have a special day. So when's the wedding invitation I'm getting? But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it too much, too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man, Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I'm giving them the same voices right now. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not. I love vampires. You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone, no, especially when you love someone, you should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants, but that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Shush! Shush, youngster. Do not interrupt me while Hyde is speaking. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding, just to make you feel good about yourself. I gotta stand for this. I gotta stand for this. God damn, man. He always knows what to say. But what if we take so long that we reach old age and we're still not married? So what? I'm probably getting a little personal right now, and I'm sorry, Ati, but my Ati and her boyfriend, they've been together for 20 years or something like that, a very long time. Ever since I was born, they've been together, and I'm almost 18. That should say something. As I think I've never gotten into this before, but I'm about to get into it right now. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get married in my lifetime. I kind of don't want to get married, but that doesn't you can still be girlfriend and boyfriend for your entire lives and don't have to marry. In my opinion, marriage is just a title, a title you give both of yourselves. Who cares if you marry or not? You can get each other rings and stuff like that, confess your love to each other, but you don't have to say you're married. You know, marriage is just a title. Marriage is just a title, Bailey's in that case, not Barry. If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. Yeah, you're not thinking about yourself right now. Be a little selfish, believe me. That sounds pretty sad to me. Damn, he got your ass. Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. I know, the truth hurts. Bailey's. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should I have thought about that before I guess? You're not bad at this though, this tough love thing, are you, Hyde? I've broken a few hearts when I was a younger fellow. Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. Maybe put me and you, Hyde, in that couples counseling? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. No more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties in LA. I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you going to do then? Go back to my Mafia Dwarfs buddy, of course. That was a joke. I was joking. Ha, see, I'm laughing. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? Phew. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Oh. Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, the grandkids manage to hold manage the whole enterprise, like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the Mafia right now? That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. Oh, he's so quirky, he's so funny. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people, impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion, or fine arts if you paint with oils. That'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago, but my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lightning. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. Got the hiccups, y'all. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandted? Shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. I'm moving here to be closer with them. What? What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone is ringing. It's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bailey's. No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. He knows what's waiting at home. He knows. He knows what's waiting at home. That's why he's eager to go home and keep bickering. Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Rebel. Of course, my pleasures. Have a good night, Mr. Bailey's. Now what, Hyde? We gonna talk about that tea, or you about to dip? And ignore what I just did right then and there, okay? That's for you not to worry. That's for you to That's for me to know and you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde, what was all that about the mafia and modeling in fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe, and it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. Aw, thank you. I sense a story. Ooh, it's quite a story indeed, but I'll make it short cause it's getting pretty late. Got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I'd been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch. So you slipped his watch. Aha, you know me well, Rebel. Some friends and we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing, I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, Hyde-shaped, and I snuck out of the hotel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys, and I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and we drove to a lovely spot with a view. For the sort of action which I admit might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly We hear a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala. The wolf himself. He appears inside, then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap my Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside. Dates? Whoa, I didn't know you were a player, Mr. Hyde. Shoot, let me get some of that action. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you? Oh, Rebel, I wish. Stop giggling. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just to think about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard of one. Right, truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag. What? Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates whom I had to pick out of the grass. Poor Gala. Rebel, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco, but I couldn't be angry at Gala even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in the strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position. Were you having an orgy? I feel like... Probably had to drag your naked body out of the... Let me stop. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you could believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end for whatever reason. My car collection has some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. Yeah, sentimental value and stuff like that. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. That was a sweet story, thank you. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, That's what you took away from that story? Yes. But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. My mouth is shut. Still, the rain has stopped and this is my cue to go. Before I lose all my remaining cred, I hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And Rebel? Yes? Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. Time to close up shop! Oh, he ain't go before I said that. And a safe journey home. Nice. That wasn't too bad. 30-ish minutes and stuff like that. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Oh no. Please don't mess up my coffee orders. Ah, here we go. Right in the nick of time. Alright, who's going to say hi? Ah, you two. I haven't done your voices in a minute. Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Rebel. Yes, we are also very relieved. It was a little scary last time. We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Let me give you that FBI card. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Good evening. Oh, even if in reality it should be good night. you're not wrong. We find it very strange that good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. It's very, it's a way to look at it. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise, but additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally— Shut up! Amanda. Yes, what is it? I think Rebel tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Rebel. No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creature of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of our words. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I observed that some thoughtless uses of language— Oh, sorry, I need to derope for a bit. I'm sorry, favorite jacket, but like, it's getting too hot for this. It is the middle of summer, but you know, it was the morning. Can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree, and we apologize for interrupting you, Rebel. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been fighting Earth, quite curious, extraordinary even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Jesus, your dialogue is making me tired right now. I'm sorry. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still, we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So, are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charaded territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, DGAPCT is less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect, and his mission is to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still perspective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it. Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Rebel. You rarely ask direct questions, but I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like data on an individual being, then? Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all, and I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling go first. Please, Silver. I got something for you anyway. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. Right, a barista? How am I? That's right. Oh, you mean the cafe? Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am after fashion, but I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. I promise, I'm not just withholding information, Rebel, but things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then, I think I'd like something simple tonight. You remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was a coffee-based drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. Let's try it. That definitely seems like it. Oh! What happened to Officer Georgie's, what happened to lighter? Oh my god. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You almost gave me a goddamn heart attack. Oh, since when can you do that? Alright. What is... I got it off the agent last time he was here. This is quite something. Thank you, Rebel. Truly. You can't know how much it helps, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought you know, maybe you find a way to put it to good use. I'm sure I can figure something out. You seem to have grown quite creative over the months. I guess I have somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you, again. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. You said bitter and tart, and it tastes interesting. It's very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad to try this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense because we see ourselves in hindsight, when the truth is we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Ah, well, I have had to learn and adapt here. It has been a couple of years after all. But despite all of that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I have changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask, how did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties, with a near infinite of combinations. Did you run into a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process. I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. You're finding yourself, Silver. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to, some things that I felt familiar, like Hyde's eyes that always see beyond the surface, or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing. You took inspiration from them. Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that, but Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stop me all the time to ask me for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes, but then I found this fictional universe where all the stories take place in the stars, so Star Trek. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. And at some point, it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror, and I felt right. Like, the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world and a bit, and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same. Different, but same. Yes, different, but same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Ooh. Oh, is that Laurel? Or Yanni or Laurel? No, this is from Pearl. You got game. I respect that. Take it from the second world's greatest human lover. Still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you. Oh, damn. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a high connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Ooh, Silver! Sounds like things are going very well indeed. I think it may be time to tell you a little bit about this, but we wish to order a drink as well. Damn. Oh, of course, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. Ain't no way you just touched my damn machines without me asking. I was about to say, our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drinking making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. I know, it's like the McDonald's ice cream machine. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating, and it's been working really well, on average. There has also been some small issues. Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations, it seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are fake. What? So like, hey yo, mom, let me get you. No, that's old Vine stuff. Don't use that in real life. I'm trying to think of Hootie Pop openers like, I don't know. Damn girl, what that thing do? However, if an opener is entirely honored, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Or horned. Horned? Yes, that is when retrospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. People do that? Oh, yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know. I know what you mean, Silver. I like horns too. But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do before they even write a single word. That's because they are learning to friend you. They're looking for a friendly night under the covers. They're just looking to be very friendly, very warm, very cuddly under the covers, okay? They just want to friend you. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest. But after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications. Funny for you 99.908% of the time. Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the laws of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it's started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but my boy likes Pearl. Go with your heart, Silver. But Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return, but she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile. Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. Damn, you getting horny now, huh? And she's the person you might be getting a date with? I really hope so. Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. Oh. Huh, what was that all about? Hey, I'm asking you the question. So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected. But Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There's so much they must let go of first. We could not live like that. You said that online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' code and behaviors. He did not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. I get it. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts as well. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. And Silver's on his way to getting a date? It would appear so. Ooh, what happened? Oh. Amanda, we have to go. What? Again? That call was bad news. The agent. Oh no. Too late, just hide behind the counter, quick. Hi, Mr. Agent. Good evening, Mr. Agent. Probably Agent 40. He has a Men in Black thing on his pocket. The neuralizer. Sorry. Beep. Give my back. Here, take him back. My bad. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at this moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night. I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. I certainly hope you're telling the truth. I am. Not swearing on anything, because I'm not telling the truth. Shh. Mr. Agent, you seem to always doubt me. But you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying. Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers, and losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at a delivery center, they would make us pay a lot to replace lost ID cards. Ugh, that's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center. I'm very sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them, which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say that I have. I don't come here often, all that often, but it's always seemed very above board to me. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoyed those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. That maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big an issue? Well, having such an unusual elements around disturbs the public space. Yet, our society accepts like elves, succubuses, wolves, vampires, whatever Lucas is, banshees. Like, we accept all these monsters but not aliens. Yeah, okay. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know? It makes people feel unsettled. And not all these other types of monsters. I'm using quotations with monsters because, like, they're technically normal in this universe. I mean, they're technically normal, like, if you're like that, like me, a weirdo, but still, that's beside the point. I see. Although the visible aliens are too bad from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens and aliens they will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean? You know. And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decide they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Oh, my bad. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. And are these aliens really a danger to this world? Like, let's be honest. I see, so how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder though, what is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in the city? Then the people in this city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an earthling, perhaps no less beautiful? At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford to spend time pondering it. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is the law, and my job is to uphold it. Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent against aliens. Well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them, it's more that there's no law for them. So they're illegal because there is no law. He just said it right in my face and I'm repeating the same goddamn thing. How do you mean? Well, at this point, we have to have treaties and codes for all the races we know of, right? But we never made any treaty with aliens or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence. I did not know that. But why is that a problem? That's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. There's been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabit with Earthlings. As I said, this is all very confusing. For all we know, they could be very damaging to us, so it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now. Safer for whom? It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself, and going after them is not my biggest passion, but since I'm doing this job, might as well aim for a promotion. Anyhow, Just call us at fire if you spot any aliens, right? You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Some other people who should learn to be more straightforward if they want their business to stay in business. Amanda, why would you do that? What was that? It was the coffee machine. You know, it likes to go on the fritz every now and then. Shut up. Just the coffee machine, you know. The coffee machine. Coffee machine. It seems that we're started now. That's a relief. Right. I think I'm still going to conduct a search of the premises, just to be on the safe. Wait, is that our cat, buddy? What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Good kitty. Meow. I think it likes you. What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machines and your weird pets. Oh, okay, I was about to say, hold up. And now it looks like I have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now, you and your cafe. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore. We will try our best, Mr. Agent. Whew. Finally, bald ass is gone. Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You could come out now, I think, Amanda. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40.235% distasteful, 20.834 scary, and 38.931% exciting. Ha! I apologize. This is just nerves. We are truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. Maybe not for the night, but you know, some other time. No. I lured him away, at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? Meow. We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. I feel all out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is indeed. Then make us a drink, and one for silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting, and what would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. Perfect! Here you go, sweet drinks for the two of you. What, is it too sweet? This isn't bad. Although it could probably have been a little sweeter. That's as sweet as we can get it. Well, I mean, I could have probably went double honey, but still, the sensation of this is not vastly different from what you served us the other night. But it sounds like it will be fine. I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations, even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them, but I need to get used to them anyway. Why? The agent doesn't know you've come from outer space. Surely you should be off the hook for now. Yes, but we need alien rights in this universe. We need laws for them to acknowledge their existence and be comfortable with them. You know, with all these outlandish monsters and stuff like that. It's more complicated than that. Rebel, you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes. Well, It's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE. SAVE? SAVE, Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. See, like, why? Wow, indeed, I know. Why don't you, like, I get you're trying to, like, in secret, but become public about this and be like, we come in peace. And then everyone will be like, damn, they chill like that. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confusing and scared. Those who have adopted the Earthling experience and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here and how to underestimate or understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling. Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? Baby, you don't hurt me no more. That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. So it's time for you to dip? I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429% depleted. Silver, is there anything we could do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all of this. And you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please, come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know. We are grateful. Good night, Rebel. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Meow meow, nigga. Good night, Rebel. See, now we could use good night. We find it rather odd that. Maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. Alright. Yeah, but that is weird. Well, the whole conversation about good night or greetings, good night, good evening, of how like good night is supposed to be a goodbye instead of like usually used as a greeting. What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Meow. So, like, are you a Neko Mimi or just like a regular cat? Mew. Ah, well, I guess it's time for you to let me close the shop. But Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. Yeah, you're fighting for extraterrestrials' life. Not even only extraterrestrials. You're just like fighting for people who just want to feel, I guess, or something like that. All right, so that's gonna conclude today's episode. I feel like we got some really good stuff, and you know, just 2 days per episode, and you know, fun times with the Coffee Talk Shop. Like, comment, sub, and I'm not gonna say comment down below because I'm starting to not find stuff on the fly to like say comment down below. So you know, that concludes the show, ladies, gentlemen, and they thems. Make sure to say see you later on your way out and catch you next show. Till next time, peace out.